this is me doing a back stretch in 2017. I really wanted to get my needle at the time, so I stretched a lot and I finally got it, but I was really bad at balancing in it, so I would always do it leaning against the table or on my bed. By 2018, I wasn't stretching that often, so I tried to get my needle in a week, but stopped on the second day. June 2019 was the last time I did my needle. It's June 2020 and I actually haven't stretched in a few months. First, I'm going to show you guys the stretches I did every day for a week, then you guys will see my 1 week progression with updates. I'll also include some tips that helped me. Okay, as I just said, so basically first it's going to be the stretches that I'm doing every day, and then like some tips, then my actual 1 week progression. At the end of the video, I'm going to be kind of doing a reflection, just like talking about and explaining some like context behind this whole flexibility challenge. So yeah. Oh, also I forgot, there's also going to be like 2 or 3 really quick little tips at the end of this video as well. Let's get into it. Of course, I always warm up before stretching. For the first stretch, I'm reaching down, legs apart, and then I'm turning to the right and keeping my nose to my knee. I'm trying to hold each stretch for at least 30 seconds. Then I'm getting into a lunge and putting my knee and elbows on the ground. I'm trying to push my back thigh to the ground. And after I'm doing this sort of reverse lunge, this is gonna really help me stretch out my hamstring. And after, I'm laying down and stretching my leg hold, so basically I'm bringing my leg to my chest and extending and straightening it above me. Next, I'm getting into my splits. I'm leaning forward and back to stretch my back. Also, over splits are super important to getting your needle. I stretched mine like this, but I think my mistake was not doing over splits the actual way, which is when you have your front leg on a chair. Basically, guys, don't be lazy. Then I'm doing a heel stretch to stretch my back, and I'm trying to touch my head. After, I'm doing a bridge and then an elbow bridge to stretch my back even more. Now I'm doing this stretch, which is called a teardrop. Also, shoulders are super important, so I'm just doing some basic shoulder stretches like this, then this one, which stretched my shoulders back. Last, I'm doing a child's pose to kind of relieve my back before trying my needle. Of course, I'm also stretching my left side every day, even though the challenge wasn't for my left needle. I just want to make sure that I was keeping both sides even though they aren't now. You'll see that on day 5, I had really bad progress, so I decided that I needed to do some type of kick, so I did these kicks.
Angel boy, never gonna stand a chance. Heartbreak like a sad romance. Said that you never come back again. Been 3 days, now you're back again. But I'm not your man, no, I'm not your man. I can blow your mind like whoa. Why be faithful when you got hoes? Drop top and off we go. We gon' pop off, that's how we roll. Your perfect face, not to mention your perfect body elegance. The way you move while you're dancing. Not to mention your perfect body elegance. The way you move while you're dancing. You say that I'm your favorite toy, but I'll never be your angel boy. Angel boy. You say that I'm your favorite toy. But I'll never be your to stand a chance. Heartbreak like a sad romance. Said that you'd never come back again. Been 3 days, now you're back again. But I'm not your man, no, I'm not your man. I can blow your mind like, whoa. Why be faithful when you got hoes? Drop top and off we go. We gon' pop off, that's how we roll. Your perfect face, not to mention your perfect body elegance. The way you move while you're dancing. You say that I'm your favorite toy, but I'll never be your angel boy, angel boy. Angel boy. Late nights, calls on the phone. I want late nights, keep it down on the low. Be fast, but I'm taking it slow. Yeah, I'm taking it slow. Yeah, I'm taking it slow. Stop, stare.
Hi guys, so that was basically it for the video, but I just wanted to address some certain things, like kind of like a reflection, and just give you guys some extra tips if you're trying to get your needle. So first of all, as you see, the first day I am pretty close to my needle already, but the thing is, the needle for me is one of the hardest flexibility poses, so that's why this challenge was super challenging, because my back, I don't know, I just find it super hard to get flexible. And also for some reason I found that stretching after not stretching for a long time, it's difficult at first, but then on like day 2 just gets really easy for some reason. Another thing is, I don't know why day 5 was so challenging for me. I think it might be because stretching every day made me super sore, and on day 5 my soreness really affected me and I couldn't pull my needle. Day 5 was super difficult. I was low-key crying and I had a stomach ache, so it was just bad that day. Okay, so it kind of looks like I'm exaggerating a little in those clips, but I was a little dramatic. But basically, yes, I did have a stomach ache, and when I did that kick, I don't know, I just like kicked too hard and pushed myself a little too hard, and my like thigh started hurting. But I was just kind of confused and frustrated that day, because day 4 I was like doing pretty well, but then I don't know, suddenly I was just like, I couldn't pull my needle at all. Like I couldn't even get to a decent scorpion, so I was like, what is happening, you know? Yeah. Okay, back to the video. But I still don't know why on day 6 I just felt like my back was super flexible, and I'm just super thankful for that though, because I feel like I wouldn't have been able to complete the challenge if day 6 was horrible like day 5. Yeah, so not every day will have good progress, because yeah, day 5 is horrible, but I got back up and I kept going and I got my needle. I know I need a lot of work on my balance, because I did use, like I used my little chest over there and I used it to support my standing leg, because my balance is super bad, and I still need to work on just making it easier to pull my needle, because it was super hard to pull it even in that position. It was just so tight. I also wanted to quickly bring up Olivia DeAndrea, because she's actually the one who inspired me to start stretching back in like 2017. So like I got really motivated because of her. Her 1 week middle splits progression made me want to do a video similar to hers. So I just have a few extra tips, or little tips for you guys if you're trying to get your needle. So first of all, obviously, as I said earlier, stretching your don't mind the noise guys, but I'm just going to talk over it. Oversplits are super important because it makes you rely less on your back, if that makes sense. Second, try to get your arms or your hands further down your leg. You need a lot of, you know, like shoulder flexibility for that, which I kind of don't have, but it helps a lot because you can kind of just get your leg straighter. Third is to lean forward. Try to lean forward because this is going to help you get into your oversplits position and actually get you to an extended needle, which might be actually a little bit easier if your legs are more flexible than your back. Yeah, those 3 things really helped me. Over splits, getting my arms further down my leg, and leaning forward. That was it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this helped you guys out. And also, I'm planning and trying really hard to post every single Friday. If you guys have any video requests, just comment down below, and make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, my TikTok, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.